Welcome back. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today is tour day. I'm going to show you around our property. Please forgive the mess. We're a little bit behind with projects and all sorts of things. You're going to see as I give you a little bit of a view of what's going on. All right, guys, here we go. Currently, we are on the back side of the property, and back here we plan to have a bit of an orchard. We're probably going to fill in about half of that pond because we just don't need it to be that big. Straight ahead you can see the back side of the garage and in front of me that pot has an olive tree that needs to be put into the ground. Kind of scanning this way a little bit. We have some really mature trees back here, so probably we're going to have to open this up a little bit more, take some of them out, trim some of them up. And then that carport in front of us, if we don't end up using it for storage for lawn equipment or something of that nature, what we might do is clean it up and turn that into a little bit of a roller skating rink, because my daughter, one of her woes with moving here is that we don't have sidewalks here, and she didn't know where she was going to be able to roller skate. So I thought that might be a fun, creative way to manage that particular complaint. We'll see. Straight ahead is a shed, and it's open. There used to be a pony that lived here, and so that was where his food was. And then to the right of it is a chicken coop that needs a little bit of love. We plan to refurbish that and get that up and running. And we're hoping to have some chickens and ducks back here because we just think the ducks in particular are gonna enjoy this pond. And right over there underneath that big tree, we just discovered there's about 7 tomato plants that popped up. We did not plant those, but we are excited to see them, and we are probably gonna move those over to the garden area. And that's the neighbor over there with the fire. Right through there is our house, swing set, and trampoline, and I'll take you over there now. Alright, so we're gonna go right through here, but I'm looking now towards the house, towards the front side of the property. So the house, when we bought this property, we thought that the house was going to be move-in ready, and about 2 days after closing we realized very acutely that it was not. So I'm going to give you a peek into the inside of the house as well, but essentially all the flooring has had to come out, walls have been ripped out, we've had a ton of repair work to do. Alright, let's go through here. Now right back here right now is the septic system. However, we did know that that was going to be an issue, though we didn't know it was going to be an issue right now, but I'm kind of excited because what we're going to end up doing, we need a new septic system is what it boils down to, and what we're going to end up doing is moving it to the front side of the property, which is kind of cool because now we'll have a larger growing space back here, and I'll show you what I mean. There's some banana plants, there's a bay tree over there. It's not in the lens right now, but it is there. The skirting is off the house right now because we've been doing a lot of repair work around basically every window, every door. There was a whole bunch of damage, and my husband and my dad have been ripping out all of that stuff and taking off all the siding and waterproofing everything, and repairing and replacing all the rotten wood, and it's been quite a chore. But we're getting through it, and we're currently living in that RV right over there. So we can be on our property, even though we can't be in the house right now. This is a bit of a picturesque situation over here that we've been enjoying. We put our picnic table underneath the mulberry tree, and the mulberries are actually ripening up. We've been able to enjoy a few. That's been really fun. Okay, so I'm going to give you the skinny on this area back here. What I'm thinking about with that carport is maybe putting up some wooden lattice on either side, not completely enclosed, but just some panels, and then growing some climbing roses on that just to soften the look of it. And this garden currently is purely flowers and a very large maple tree, which we're going to be taking out that maple tree eventually because it's casting shade on the entire thing and it's difficult to grow things in there. And we would like to turn it into a potager style garden, so it'll be vegetables and flowers and kind of found objects, and just be very pleasing to the eye as well as being functional. And right in front of me, that long row of wood chips and bricks, we just started working on this the other day. That's going to run the whole length of the fence, and then we're going to actually bring this side of the fence underneath the wisteria here. We're going to pop that out and bring it over here to this tree, and that whole thing is actually going to be an enclosed fenced garden. So it's going to be quite a bit larger. We're going to double our growing space, and then we'll have that mulch line run all the way down this way, and we're going to have most likely a grape arbor in that. We already have the plants, so we just need to prep the space and get them in there. Isn't that wisteria beautiful? That is something that we were not able to grow in South Florida, and I've been thoroughly enjoying this. Just in the last week or so, that's completely blossomed and come out of dormancy, and it's been beautiful. Alright, so we're gonna go into that garden now. Again, sorry about the mess, guys. We've been super busy. The priority's inside the house, so we're trying to get through that as quickly as possible, which means things get thrown out the window and out the door, and we just kind of deal with it later. I love the foundation that they've already laid in here. It's just really beautiful with a lot of vining plants and stones, and there's roses in here, and hydrangeas and just sorts of stuff. Camellias, Gerber daisies are over there. There's bird houses, hummingbird feeders. We just need to kind of get in here and just love on this space a little bit and make it pretty again. And that rabbit hutch, no, I do not want to have rabbits, but what I'm intending to do, and we'll see how it turns out, and I'll show you guys when I'm done, we're gonna turn that into planting space. I'm gonna take the top off, stick some soil in it, and put a barrier over that caged area, and we'll have maybe some vining flowers on the side, and then in the middle I'd like to put some mint. I figure that might be a kind of a neat place to store it so it doesn't overtake everything. And the trash bags are actually not trash, that is leaves. So we're gonna put that into a compost pile. Yet to be determined. This is our parking spot. And we'll take you right through here. Most of our possessions are in the storage unit there. So this is the other side of the garden. I've already started taking some plants out right there. Next to where those rocks are, I took out a big bush, and my plan is to continue to remove those plants along that fence line, and probably on this side we're gonna put some raspberries and blackberries. Kind of excited about that. Okay, so now we are going inside the house. Again, pardon the mess, it's a construction zone for sure. This is the kitchen. Just to give you an idea of what's been going on in here, it's been a couple of months, or on and off, that we've been able to do work in here, but there's a lot of damage behind that wall, inside the wall, and underneath on the floor, so you can see all the fresh wood that's had to be put down. I'm going to take you into the master. Through that wall is actually the master bathroom. And they have done a ton of repair work. This window right there was completely destroyed around the outside of it, and they ripped the whole thing out, replaced all the wood. All these walls that you see that are exposed all had damaged wood inside, and insulation that was bad, so all of that had to go. This is looking through the master wall into the bathroom. They've been busy, to say the least. I'll take you down to the other end of the hallway. Okay, so this is the other end of the house. I'm not going to show you everything in the house, obviously, but it's pretty much all the same. There was a chimney in that corner, or a fireplace in that corner, and we had a roof leak, so that came out. The roof was replaced or repaired, and all of that was opened up. So the theme and the goal right now is to kind of get rid of all the damage, leave everything open, and then once we're done with that, and treating everything and cleaning it all up, then we'll start closing in all the walls and making everything good to go. And now we're looking at the front. Well, from the front of the property, we're looking into it. Straight ahead, right there where that big tree is where we are thinking we will probably build our dream house one day. And that's the goal with this place, is to garden and have obviously plenty of room to run around outside, but also to build something really beautiful there. We'd love a farm style house, 2 stories with a nice deep porch on the front and a wraparound porch, or halfway wrapping around towards the back and on the side. And I'll take you this way. A lot of these trees are going to have to come out because it's, for the most part, it's casting shade on the whole front yard, and it's really hard to garden or really do too much out here as far as that's concerned. That big old pile of mulch out here is going to be spread around. That trash is from cleanup. We've got to take it to the curb. Look past that, please. And here we go. So down this side of the property, what we're planning to do is kind of create a nice green wall of some kind of a plant. We haven't decided yet. And then every so many feet or so, we want to have some kind of a fruiting tree. So currently we have, what do we have? Grapefruit, we have navel orange, we have Valencia orange, and we have tangelos. And then this tree will probably need to come out, and we'll continue that pattern on down the driveway. Right now, something I love, there are crepe myrtles that line this, like half the driveway, and it's just so pretty. I can't wait for them to start blooming. And they've been showing some signs of life lately. Let's see if I can focus in on that. Right there. You guys see it? It still looks blurry, but anyway, it's there. So it's coming. I'm excited. It's that time of year. That's pretty much it for now. You have to have your visionary eyes on. Oh, that fountain right in front, or kind of off to the left, I bought that from the previous homeowner, and I do tend to integrate that either into the garden or on the side of the house and have a really pretty planting space there with some flowers. I haven't decided yet. So many choices to make. Thanks for joining me today, guys, on our tour of the house and the property. Thank you for your support. We appreciate the encouragement for those who have been wanting updates and wanting to know what we've been up to since we moved. We're happy to share this stuff with you guys. Hopefully it's been fun. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. If you want to be kept up to date and you want to know when we release videos, go ahead and subscribe down below and click the little bell. For now, have a good day, guys. Bye.